Hi everyone and welcome to today's class. Sometimes we may feel a little sad, confused, low and don't know why, or maybe you do know why and you think there's just nothing you can do about it. But sometimes it can also be something like processing collective energies, and yeah, that's just it. So maybe you just feel like you are in need for a hug. Maybe you can give this hug to yourself and just take some time for yourself, a little time out, a little time to ask yourself, what can I do for myself to make me happy this time? And also, of course, do something for someone else to make this person happy, or to just ask them and then do it. Yeah, but don't forget yourself. Okay, so let's see what we can do on a physical level to move that through us, because maybe the answer is do some conscious exercise, do some meditation, and we know this is helpful. This is a meditation in movement. So little toes in line with your hips or muscle line, little fingers in line with your shoulders, nose, sternum, navel, pubic bone in line. Sit bones together and then the energy moves through like a big fountain coming through the crown of the head. Ribs together, navel towards the spine, and we're good to go and to start working around the arms, reaffirming them. So this means to just have your arms loosely by your side between your straight and diagonal abs. Just turning, nothing is tense, yes, all relax, so you just turn as much as you can. So we've got the little fingers towards the thumbs, everything's long, ribs together, and relaxing. Okay, and again, little fingers towards the thumbs, everything's long, 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 long. Think all the way lengthening your spine and releasing. Okay, now other way around, palms facing the back, thumbs toward the little fingers, everything's long, ribs together, long, and releasing. Just three-dimensional. And one more time, thumbs towards the little fingers, everything's long, ribs together, long, and relax. Okay, now we're going to end the mat with that same muscle coordination, just lengthening here and slowly rolling down. Just everything is relaxed here, yes? Okay, so from here, you can bend your legs, of course. You can put some books or yoga blocks underneath here. You're not expected to be here. No, just relax wherever you are. You can also use a chair. Yes, doesn't matter. So what we're doing is from here, breathing in, and now on the out breath, you lengthen your back and release. And one more time. Lengthen and release. And one more. Lengthen and release. If you can't stretch your back yet, that's not what we're achieving, or what you're supposed to do. Yes, you may achieve that over time, of course, but we're lengthening via thought. Okay? And that's all. Visualize, think, and the rest will find itself. Okay, now breathing in and lengthening. And now, when you look at your middle finger, release your middle finger and follow it up, biggest possible circle, and then lengthening, coming back. Don't lose your finger. Yes, really, that's the focal point. Lengthening and then turning. Always lengthen before you start turning. And lengthen. And you're never expected to get as far, right? To be able to do all this. It's only the movement and how far you get You know, that will change over time, maybe not so much, no problem. It's all about the lengthening, biggest possible circle, but the important thing is the length of your spine. That's the important thing. And lengthen, navel towards your spine, lengthening, and just release. And let the blood flow back. And in that same position, with the hips parallel to the floor, we start with the exercise for stability, okay, which is very helpful for your lower back and hips. And as the guides started a year ago, I think, you can project it out to the outer world, and then you'll have more stability in your life, which is, I think, something we can all use in these challenging times. So let's start wherever you are, you're good, okay? Important thing, your supporting leg, the heel of your supporting leg needs to be down of the foot supporting. Now the other one goes up, you can either bend it or, you know, wherever you are, it's fine. And then make sure hips are parallel. And we just think long, elbows close, not out. That will tense your shoulders. You just think long, and then for as long as the thought makes a difference, you keep going. If not anymore, you change your legs. Okay? So here we go. Other side. Lengthening. And release. Wow, yes, my contraction says hello to me. Okay, lengthening. Yeah, now not holding. I need to move this. But, and it's never holding, it's always thinking long, yeah? You choose your version. I have to do it this way now to, overcome the tension. Wow. Wow. Yes, and I need to repeat this, so you do what you need, obviously, because yes, the guides are telling us or making suggestions what we're doing, but you always please follow your intuition. It's your intuition over mine. Okay, and one more. Wow, okay, so what is next? Balance is next, yes, of course, balance, because we need to balance our emotions. Yeah, so you can either do this on your underarms, which I will do first. Maybe you want to try it all, so you see what works best for you. So we've got the little fingers in line with the little toes, and it's one line here, meaning energy through the fountain. And relax. Breathing in. On the out breath, lengthening. Energy through. Making sure you're well in alignment and relaxed. So it's not holding, it's thinking energy through. Working with the fountain. Okay. Or you can do it in the reclined position. So we're here. Lengthening, diagonal line from your heels to your head, and release. Breathe. Breathe in, the out breath, you lengthen. Always make sure that your little fingers are in line with your elbows, and that your elbows are relaxed, same as your knees, yes? Never got that intention. Yes? Lengthening and releasing. Just visualizing the energy through. Okay, so if you are not challenged with all this, you want to play around with this a little bit, you can lengthen one leg and go down and lengthen one leg, and this is just sending a little bit of energy through one heel. Yeah, so it's from the center through your head and through the heel of that leg, and then it works. Okay, or go on a little trip. Summer's here, so lengthening. Let's see for how long. Lengthening and lengthening. And again, lengthening. And one more, lengthening. And of course, you can also do it with balance, you just need to be careful. So I just remember, I wanted to bring a towel today, but I forgot. So, let's see. Make sure you're not sliding, right? Lengthen. Okay, so you see on the other side. Lengthening. And releasing. Okay. Good, so maybe more relaxing back a little bit, or just my favorite, or my body's favorite, just let the blood flow back. Yeah, you decide what you need. Okay, so what else? What is next? The mermaid is next, okay? So we got the little finger in line with the elbow, hips and heels in line, and I'm crossing the upper leg over. Now I'm breathing in, and it's, again, sit bones head like this, so it's not from here, it's all from there, and you either go here first, or if that's not challenging, you can go and lengthen the entire body. Okay, I like to do 3 in total, so I'm breathing in, and lengthening, and always thinking, is there something where I can lengthen a little bit more? Okay, so one more time, and lengthening. Okay, good. And also, you can do this with the long arm, just make sure you have your fingers pointed to that direction to relax your elbow and not have your shoulder involved. It's the same thing, same principle, breathing in, and sit both head, either here or here, yes? Try out whatever works for you. It's not necessarily easier on the underarm and not necessarily more difficult in this position, yes? It's all about the legs. And relax, okay. And one more. Lengthening, lengthening, and relaxing. Okay, of course we could also do a balance here, but we've just done it, so fine. But play around if you feel you're inspired to do so. So a little finger in line with the elbow again. Elbow, hips and heels, crossing over and starting off. Either here, lengthening, or here. And release. Breathing in. On the out breath, lengthening, lengthening here. Okay. One more time. Lengthening and releasing. Okay, now changing the fingers, pointing into that direction, nothing like this. I actually noticed that I'm a little bit far away. Okay, so breathing in and either here or here. Yeah, make sure to correct your position if you notice that you are not well aligned. Lengthening and releasing. And one more time. And lengthening, lengthening, and releasing. Okay, so let's see how the body is. Just releasing a bit. Yeah, maybe massage a little bit. Maybe stretching. Do it as your body leads you. Give it a shake. Yeah, we're just past the new room, so of course all new beginning, and what needs to give to be let go, to change, whatever. Yeah, that's it. Okay, maybe you want to do some more. My body always requires this. Head down, elbows close, and then you just roll. If you have kids around, that's their exercise. So, maybe the kids are bigger, older, taller. Okay, and if your body has a certain position it likes to be in, just like as this one, go for that, that's fine. Okay, so yeah, double attitudes next. Okay, lengthening, so you got both legs bent, and make sure it's not too awkward, so open your legs as much as you need. Yeah, it feels like not very practical here. The idea is you're sitting on this one sit bone, and to think of the fountain lengthening up, and then see if the leg comes up or not. It doesn't matter if it doesn't, because the thing is that it's about the length here and the length here, to not have this sitting in so much, because that's what happens all the time. Okay, so sit bones together, lengthening and releasing. It's not holding, relaxing here. Actually, you can do it without arms. I always like to do 4 in each position. So that's the third one, lengthen. You can lean a little bit forward, but over time make sure that you think more straight and lengthen, yes? If you are, well, how can I put it? If you are sad because you've got like cellulitis or something, this is your exercise. If you do it for a while, like 2 minutes each day, 5 times a week, you'll see a difference. I've even seen it in people around 60 years of age who had it all their life. You use these muscles, you think around and lengthen, and that's how it is. Okay, so now the leg is long, lengthening, and lengthening, meaning I'm lengthening here. I'm not lifting my leg in. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm lengthening and I'm lengthening the leg away. And it either lifts or it doesn't. It doesn't matter, because what matters is the use of the muscles inside. Okay? So now I'm going on my underarm here, making sure I'm lengthening. And my arm is lengthened, but I'm not pushing the arm. It's again, sit bones, head, that matters. And I'm just indicating the direction and feeling if there is any more I can stretch here. Yes? Okay, lengthen, but that comes all from the fountain energy here. And lengthen. I'm also doing 4, so it's 1 more to go. Lengthen. And you see, like this, the leg does not lift very much. Now, circular movement to come up and to really sit over both sit bones and to feel the length and the stretch in the hip. And then carefully bend it, because yes, that's an intense stretch. So come out of it slowly. Okay, other side. This one's more comfortable to me, a lot more comfortable. But anyway, breathing in. Now, lifting up the upper body and relax. And again, up and relax. And up and relax. And one more time, and up and relax. Okay, now lengthening the leg. Your knee stays where it was, so you're just stretching or lengthening, better to say, because the knee's relaxed. Now lengthen the body and the leg away. So it's like 2-way lengthening, yes? Okay. And one more. And lengthen. And one more. in place, totally relaxed. It's all about the lengthening here. So both sides, especially always the side that you're the underneath one, yeah. And then the other one, that's because of the leg. If you lengthen your leg and you think it away a little bit more, this gives you more stretch here. Yeah, but try out for yourself. It's just how you send the energy. Right, I think I've done 4. Now here comes the biggest possible circle and lengthening here. Yeah, and finally it's on the floor. So we're getting there, but still there's tension here. Okay, so just relaxing your back a little bit, whatever you need. Okay, and they tell me that we stay in this position, so meaning with the back on the mat, little toes in line with your hips or muscle line, and please take your hands behind your neck, and now from your sit bones to your head, you lengthen and you come up, navel in. Now breathing in and lengthening down. Okay, one more time. Sit bones, leg, no, sit bones, head. Wow. Lengthening up. And then again, lengthening. It's always the back and the front you are lengthening. So it's not trying to come up as much as you can. Yeah, that's not what we're trying to do here. Okay, so sit bones to your head, lengthening, coming up one more time. And now I'm just bending the legs in and up. Okay, navel in, sit bones together, and you just lengthen your legs. You can also be here, lengthening, sit bones heel. There's the line, that's important. Whether your legs are stretched or not, in between is not the problem. Just lengthening here, just lengthening. And release. Okay. Lengthening up. I just noticed I had a little bit of tension in my jaw, so I just shook it a little bit here, yeah, to loosen it up. Okay. Now from here, you open your big toes and together. Yeah, you can also be here. Same thing, same, no problem. Lengthen and lengthening. And one more time, lengthening, navel in, and lengthening, and lengthening, and lengthening. Continue this lead, I want to say, sorry. You notice for as long, for how long you want to do it, because of course, always bend it in between the start again, so don't do too many so you get tense, please. Okay, so here we go again. Sit bones, head lengthening, everything's long. And now I do a little turn from my hips, and I can do that because of my thought, sit bones, navel. I have my butt a little bit in the air without lifting it. Yeah, that's the important thing. Don't lift. It's really only the thought. And then you've got your hips, or your hips bones stay parallel. So you have something like a little massage of your lower back. Just lengthening everything. Just taking your time. And if you notice there's a little tension, or if you notice a little tension in your upper back, on your neck, just push with your head against your hands, yeah? Okay, so maybe you want to relax your back in between a little bit, because we do a little bit more, they say. They want us to stretch the legs. Okay, so how are we doing that? Right, I've shown you 2 exercises, okay? Right. lengthening, so that's head. And now we're just lengthening, so just long. And you go as far as you can with your navel staying in. So if your navel would like to come up now, this is where it ends and you go back in, okay? Longest possible thing is sit bone, heel in line. So that's the longest possible version, okay? And in. Now other leg, lengthen, and in. And lengthen, in. Lengthen, and lengthen, and lengthen. I think we need to do 2 more to make it 8 altogether. And lengthen. And now I'm continuing. You can take a little break. Please don't do too many. Looking at my other knee. And it's a slight turn of my upper body. But that's all. Slight turn. Because this makes all the layers of my abs work. If I would turn more and not keep my upper body as it is here, I would not be working everything. I think we got 2 more to do. And lengthening and relaxing. Wow, yeah, I think it's a good idea to do a little break in between. Right, and not to insist too much, yes. Okay, so 1 more. Hands behind your head, biggest possible circle to come up, and this time legs up. Again, they can be here or wherever they want to go. Okay, so from here, lengthen your leg and lower it as far as you can without your navel coming out. That's not too difficult actually. But now you're going to lengthen here. Main thing is your fountain, and lengthen the leg to come up. Right? And that's the thing. This point where everything lengthens. So your navel has to stay in there. So maybe you want to try if you don't do that regularly, okay? So other thing, your little toe and your hips or muscle line have to be in one line when your leg is down or wherever open it is, okay? Right, okay, so here we go. Lengthening. Okay, and they tell me I am to do 8. So obviously you decide how many you do, yeah? The important thing is to not do it with momentum, but to do it with care. Self-care. That's the point. That's the point of today. Love yourself. Lengthen, even in your lowest moments, because that's when it really when we know it's really about that, or, yeah, right. No condition. Lengthen, and 4 more. Lengthen, and lengthen, and 3 more, meaning now from now 2 more. And relax. Okay. Yeah, just relax your back. Maybe you want to do a little bit more. I know notice the energy were really kind of weird and a little bit like opposing. But now that we've done, or as we're progressing with the class, I notice that it's like calming down. So maybe it's something interesting that you experience as well, or something different. Let me know. I'm always curious to know how I can help and how the classes help. Okay? Good. So what's next? What is next? Right. Okay. So from here, We're in the same position with the little toes in line with the hips or muscle line, and your arms up here. Or if you need a little bit of support for your neck, one hand or two hands are here. Okay? So first we're doing the rolling up and down in alignment. So first of all, I will show you a version for someone who's new here and has never done that, and then later on a little bit more advanced version, however you want to call it, and you can choose in between those two, or anything in between, that's fine. Okay, so from here, as always, sit bones head, lengthening, and then you can grab your thighs with one hand or both, and then you slide out your legs, making sure that you are in alignment, little toes, you keep that, and you keep lengthening here, and keep lengthening front and back as much as you can, and you get up to here, sit bones head, one line. Maybe your body is not yet in one line, no problem, but you think one line, and you notice that if you do a little wiggle, and then you just relax your head. Relax it, relax it. Make sure that your sit bones navel connection is still working. Coming up, and from here, lengthening between your pubic bone and navel first. This is all relaxed. And go so slowly that you really notice you are in alignment and you are continuously lengthening. Yeah, and you may get to having your legs bend here somehow, and that's fine. Yeah, and then from here or wherever you've been, you start again. So the more advanced version would be if you can have your legs long and your arms long, and you've got your little fingers in line with your shoulders actually, and you just write the biggest possible circle here. And now comes this sit bone head, little biggest possible circle. So you never do anything like this. Yeah, you just lengthen, and then it rolls up slowly. Of course, you can also grab in here, or put your arms down and just lengthen, coming up to here, and then you lengthen forwards as long as you like, and then you just relax. Make sure that your elbows are close to your body. You're not going here. Right, because that involves your shoulders, and up, and again, lengthening, relaxing, and relaxing, making sure you are really in alignment, and you're not tending to one side, which is quite naturally happening, and then you think between your shoulder blades and your hip bone at the back, longer, until you get into that straight line, okay? It may be a little game over time, but you know, if you keep going, that's fine. Okay, so now we do 3 repetitions of whatever you chose as your version. Now here we go, and please do it in your own timing, yes? Okay, so I won't say anymore, I'll just go on, lengthening and releasing. Lengthening, okay, and lengthening. Make sure to roll continuously in your own timing, slowly, so that you can feel, you visualize what you're doing and think what you're doing, and your body gives you the answer by telling you how it feels. Okay, so notice if there's any, well, not necessarily always tension, yes, but any feeling that needs to be acknowledged. Lengthening. Tension is very often something that accompanies us, a well-known friend, I'm sure. Okay, so one more time. Lengthening. Make sure to not, or to stick to your own speed, and to be very continuous in your breathing and therefore in your movement. Wow, okay, just relax. And the guides are saying, yeah, we did well, so whatever you need to do to finish the class is now next. Yes. Okay, so thank you very, very much for your time and your attention, for accompanying me on this class. And of course, if this helps you, please subscribe, and also subscribe to the Daily Dose on Instagram at Heike Dance, and on YouTube, Heike Bartels, where you find my weekly energy updates. It's all made by the guides who really want to help us through these challenging times to stay happy and healthy, and of course, be together, because we are one. Lots and lots of love, and I see you for the next class.